Hello YouTube, Dr. Inductor again, and I'm here to talk about power, okay? Now, we measure power in something called the watts, okay? So, wattage is actually 1 joule per second. You heard me say joule earlier when I was explaining voltage, and I said I'd explain it later, and that now's the time, okay? So, 1 joule is equivalent to exerting a force of 1 Newton over 1 meter, and 1 Newton is equal to the force it takes to move 1 kilogram, or to accelerate 1 kilogram on 1 meter per second. Okay. So yeah, that's the watt. We also measure in horsepower. Okay, and we denote that with HP. That's actually equal to 746 watts. Okay. Easy enough, right? Now, how do we find watts in an electrical system? I'll show you. Okay, so we have 2 batteries. One's 12 volts and the other's 12 volts, okay? We have 2 loads on those batteries. One is drawing 2 amps and the other is drawing 4 amps, okay? Now, what are volts and what are amps? Remember, we learned that 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per second, okay? And 1 amp equals 1 coulomb per second. Excuse me, 1 volt is 1 joule per coulomb, okay? So, with 12 volts, we have 12 joules per coulomb, and then 2 amps, that's 2 coulombs per second. So we have 24 coulombs per second. So 24 coulombs per second, okay? 24 joules every second, okay? And then for this one, we have 12 volts, okay? So that's 12 joules per coulomb, and we have 4 amps, so that's 4 coulombs per second, okay? So, 4 times 12 is 48, that's 48 joules per second. So this system, we say it's using 24 watts, right? Because that watt is 1 joule per second. And this system is using 48 joules per second, so it has 48 watts. Okay? An easier way to find it, 1 watt, you just have to multiply the volts times the amps. Gives us watts. There you go. There's basic power. Now you know about power, let's move on.